It was not the greatest moment to offer to acquire copies of films to those other socialists, whilst my vessel remains currently lost at sea. Whilst I had their attention, I decided to make it anyway. Fortunately, the first and one request I received was for a film I was confident I could find without the use of my vessel. Ken Loach's 2006 feature, The Wind That Shakes the Barley. Sure enough, I was able to track it and procure it, and very happy to be viewing it again. Ken Loach is on my short list of favourite directors, English language, or otherwise. You could include it on a short list of the best films of 2006, along with Michael Mann's Miami Vice, Satoshi Kon's Paprika, Rolf de Heer and Peter Gige's Ten Canoes, David Lynch's Inland Empire, and John Marie Straub and Danielle Huyer's These Encounters of Theirs. Other titles include Children of Men by Alfonso Cuarón, Pan's Labyrinth by Guillermo del Toro, Apocalypto by Mel Gibson, Bliss by Zimin Sheng, Blood Tea and Red String by Christian Sergavsky, Brand Upon the Brain by Guy Madden, Colossal Youth by Pedro Costa, Jeremias by Lav Diaz, Honor of the Knights by Albert Serra, I Don't Want to Sleep Alone by Tsai Ming Liang, Love and Honor by Yoji Yamada, Passages by John Jost, Still Life by Zhang Gejia, Summer Palace by Ye Lu, and The Chinese Botanist's Daughters by Dai Ciji. You can claim that the 21st century has been underwhelming where cinema is concerned, but don't have the audacity to say this about the 2000s. What was Ken Loach's best film? My top 5 would include Kes, Family Life, Hidden Agenda, I, Daniel Blake, and if I had to pick a fifth other than this film, it would be one of his insightful 1980s documentaries such as Questions of Leadership or Whose Side Are You On, or the 1991 feature, the quite admirable Riff Raff, or the occasional cult favourite and uncharacteristic period adventure film known as Blackjack, released in 1979. Ken Loach has been criticised for his support of the British Labour Party for those who hold more radical political positions from that. Although Loach was one of the Labour Party supporters who were marginalised or blacklisted for expressing criticism of Israel's government, Loach clearly believed in the capacity of parliamentary politics to enact significant change because, let's face it, do we really want our comrades to become martyrs, fancy way of saying dead, in even a successful revolution? I don't scorn efforts to make change in a parliamentary context, although I am mostly convinced of its preordained ineffectiveness. That being said, Loach wanted to embrace the working people of Britain as much as he could, and if the British public, for one reason or another, were less interested in Karl Marx than they were a tradition of British labour unions, pubgoers and miners and dock workers distilling the discourse rather than academic theorists, university students, or violent sociopaths who just want a righteous reason to smash someone's head in. Hey, his views, his priorities may be populist to a detriment, but I'd be lying if I said that I didn't believe or admire Loach's sincerity.